Hi, welcome to This Is My Model. My name is Andrea, and I'm here with Moon Lee from Zepl. Hi Moon, welcome to the show.
Great, thanks for having me here.
Of course. You're the creator of Zeppelin Notebook and the co-founder of Zeppo. Can you tell our viewers what is the difference between these two?
Apache Zeppelin is an open source data science notebook that you can download or build and deploy anywhere you want. Zepl is a SaaS service with enterprise support, like security and collaborations.
Great. So we're going to talk about the use case. We chose customer churn. I'm a data scientist. I want to take advantage of Zeppo platform. Walk us through here. I see on this board EKS, ECS. Where does I start as a data scientist? How do I take advantage of your platform?
So first thing you need to do is you need to connect to your data. So Zepl is running on EKS.
Okay.
So our entire service component is running on the Kubernetes, and Zepl can connect to multiple data sources like Amazon Athena, S3, or RDS.
Right.
And let me assume that we have a customer's behavior data that our data engineer prepared on Amazon S3, and historical churn data on Amazon RDS. And Zepl, first thing you can do is you can create a notebook in the Zepl, and that notebook is running on the ECS, and notebook can connect to multiple data sources at the same time.
I see. So this is assuming the customer's data is in S3 or in a relational data store. What would you do if the customer's use case, in this case, the customer churn scenario, we have data sitting outside these data stores? How would you address that?
Zepl supports many different data sources, but even if you have a data sources that Zepl doesn't support, you can actually install your data sources driver or client inside of notebook. So there is a virtually no limitation which data source you want to connect.
Okay, so I do see Elastic Container Registry here. How does that fit into the Elastic Container Service notebook framework?
So actually, we are running notebook on the container. Each notebook have a container, okay. And to run a notebook in the container, we need a container image, and we are storing container image on Amazon ECR service, and we leverage Amazon ECR service to keep many different versions of a notebook image to improve reproducibility of notebook.
Oh, interesting. So in our customer churn scenario, we got our data. I want to do exploratory work as a data scientist. Tell us about this exploratory data path. I do see Athena here. Do I take advantage of that, or would it be somewhere else?
Yeah, if you create a notebook and then you can connect to data sources, multiple data sources at once. So in this case, your notebook can access S3 and RDS data sources through our container notebook container, and you can write a queries or a script to analyze and visualize your results. In case of you have a really large data set in S3, then you can use Amazon Athena to run the query against your really large data set, or you can even connect to the Spark cluster on Amazon EMR. Zepl can spin up a Spark cluster on Amazon EMR, and Spark on EMR can process data on S3 in a distributed manner.
Okay, so highly integrated with set of core services for processing, for exploratory of large sets of data. You mentioned also within the Zeppelin notebook, there is some exploratory. We've now done our exploration. We are ready to do the machine learning. Right. Where do I start?
If you are a data scientist and want to create a machine learning model, then you can start from your notebook, and you can train your data. And data to train can be loaded from S3 or any other data sources, and you can train your model and deploy your model using SageMaker API. So we support SageMaker API to deploy your model, but if you want, you can train your model in the SageMaker as well.
Okay. In terms of leveraging deep learning, machine learning, would this platform support both? Is there any situations there you think users might not be able to explore?
Zeppel's notebook, you can use languages that you want. For example, we support Python, R, Scala, and SQL languages. And you can also use your favorite frameworks like TensorFlow, PyTorch, or MLlib in Spark. So you can build your model with your own languages and frameworks.
Okay, wonderful. So talking about regions, okay, is this in one region? Is it multi-region? How do you address a global reach?
So entire Zeppel's service component internally, they are highly available and fault tolerant. We are running in the Amazon West region, but the data source that you can connect is not limited to Amazon West. So you can connect to any data sources from any place in the world.
Okay.
And we also have an option to deploy our platform in your VPC.
Oh, wonderful. How do you address data governance? Talk more specifically about data cataloging. Does this platform support that as part of your EKS container?
That's actually a really good question. One of our future roadmap, because of Zepl supports entire data machine learning pipeline, it also makes sense to support model management. So we are planning to, we will have a model management capability. So multiple versions of a model, data scientists can manage and they can track and see the performance of each model. So data scientists can compare and improve models' performance.
Great. Thank you very much for walking us through this example. So the Zeppo platform essentially running on EKS and ECS, and then you can tap into different data sources, you can do exploratory work, and finally, but not least, do extreme, machine learning and processing on large data sets using SageMaker and EMR. And customers are not necessarily limited to use a specific framework. You keep it open to allow users to do any machine learning framework of their choice. Thank you very much for presenting this.
Thank you.
And thanks for watching This Is My Model.